Homeward ferry on the river, crossing through the evening glow, carrying another summer where the Mersey waters flow. People gathered by the harbor, watching boats return again. Warm air drifted through the city, moving softly through the wind. Children running near the boardwalk, laughter carried down the shore, while the river kept on turning, just like it had done before. Every crossing tells a story, every wake leaves something new, like the water knows the answers long before we ever do. Homeward ferry, take me there, through the river, through the summer air. Homeward ferry, carry me home, past the harbor lights I've always known. Homeward ferry, rolling free through the heart of Liverpool and the Mersey Sea. Old red buildings face the water, standing proudly through the years, holding all the passing seasons, all the laughter, all the tears. Cyclists followed winding pathways, families filled the riverside, as another golden evening moved slowly with the tide. Homeward ferry, cross the bay, like a song that keeps returning day by day. Homeward ferry, stay a while, following the river, mile by mile. Years may pass and people wander, different roads may call their names, yet the river keeps on flowing just the same. And whenever summer finds us somewhere by the waterfront, I can hear the harbor calling like it never really stopped. Homeward ferry, take me there, through the river, through the summer air. Homeward ferry, carry me home, past the harbor lights I've always known. Homeward ferry, rolling free through the heart of Liverpool and the Mersey Sea. Homeward ferry, one more ride, keeping all our summer days along the tide. Dockside summer, here again, filling up the harbor streets like an old best friend. Dockside summer, moving slow through the river and the rooftops where the warm winds blow. People gathered by the water, watching ferries come and go. Children running past the boardwalk with nowhere else to go. The city wore its summer colors along the river every day, while the Mersey kept on turning and carried every sound away. Every street felt full of movement, every corner held a song, like the whole town had been waiting for the season all along. Dockside summer, stay a while, leave your mark upon the harbor, mile by mile. Dockside summer, shine on through, past the ferries and the river, under skies of blue. Dockside summer, carry me through another golden season by the sea. Old brick buildings face the sunlight, standing warm beside the shore, holding every passing summer just like they had done before. Bicycles rolled through busy pathways, music drifted through the square, voices floated from the cafes, blending softly with the air. Years will change the names and faces, different stories come and go, yet the river keeps its pathway just as it has always known. Every season leaves a picture, every day another view, like a page that's still unfolding into something new. Dockside summer, stay a while, leave your mark upon the harbor, mile by mile. Dockside summer, shine on through, past the ferries and the river, under skies of blue. Dockside summer, carry me through another golden season by the sea. Dockside summer, here again, like a song that keeps returning in the summer wind. Walk with me down the Riverside Mile, where the river keeps on turning for a little while. Walk with me past the harbor line, following the water through the summertime. Along the river people gathered, taking shelter from the sun. Children raced beside the pathway long before the day was done. Old red buildings faced the water, standing proudly by the shore, watching ferries come and leave again like they'd done so many times before. Riverside Mile, carry me on through the harbor streets where the hours have gone. Riverside Mile, stay in sight, following the water beneath the summer sky. Boats move slowly through the distance, leaving silver on the bay, while the rooftops caught the colors of another passing day. Music drifted from a doorway, floating softly through the air, blending with the harbor current, moving everywhere. Every season leaves a picture, every road another view, yet the river keeps on moving just as it always used to do. People come and people wander, some return and some move on. Still the water finds its pathway long after the day is gone. Riverside Mile, lead me through, past the docks and winding pathways toward a different view. Riverside Mile still remains in the rhythm of the shoreline and the warmth of summer days. Riverside Mile, carry me on through the harbor streets long after daylight's gone. Summer boats were heading west, tracing lines across the bay. Every passing wake behind them slowly carried time away. Along the docks the city wandered, taking longer routes back home. Warm reflections cross the water as the harbor currents flowed. People gathered near the boardwalk, sharing stories from the day, while the river moved between them and carried every word away. Westbound tide, carry on past the ferries and the shoreline where the day has gone. Westbound tide, rolling free the sea. Old red buildings face the water, watching over every year, while the river kept on moving through the voices gathered here. Bicycles rolled along the riverside, children laughed beyond the square. Music drifted from a doorway, floating softly through the air. Somewhere laughter filled the distance from a street beyond the docks, blending with the passing current and the turning harbor clocks. Nothing needed to be perfect, nothing needed to remain. Still the river kept on flowing through the city once again. Westbound tide, carry me through the places I remember, though they've changed completely. Westbound tide, moving slow past the rooftops and the harbor, where the long days go. Westbound tide, rolling free through another summer season, out toward the sea. The river turned beneath the skyline, moving softly toward the sea. Summer carried distant voices far beyond the harbor street. People lingered by the water, watching ferries come and go. Warm air drifted through the city, following the evening flow. Every road led somewhere familiar, every turn revealed a view. Like the river knew the answers long before we ever knew. Between two shores the river runs, carrying stories from everyone. Between two shores the tide moves free, holding yesterday and tomorrow out across the sea. Old warehouses faced the harbor, standing through another year, while the current kept on moving past the voices gathered here. Through the docks, through the streets, summer stayed a little longer, near the river's steady beat. Somewhere beyond the waterline, another ferry crossed the bay, leaving only gentle circles that slowly hearing stories from everyone between two shores. Still I see all the days we thought would stay, drifting out to sea. Between two shores, the tide moves free, holding one more summer evening for you and me. Down along the harbor lane, summer carried on its way. People filled the open sidewalks at the fading end of day. From the river came a cool breeze, turning slowly through the town, bringing voices from the waterfront as the sun was going down. Every street had its own rhythm, every doorway held a song, like the city knew exactly where each wandering heart belonged. Harbor Lane, take me there, through the sounds of distant laughter floating in the air. Harbor Lane, stay with me, like a road that keeps on winding toward the sea. Boats return beside the boardwalk, leaving silver on the tide, while the river moved beneath them like it had for all this time. People lingered near the market, talking underneath the sky, holding on to little moments as another day went by. Harbor Lane, lead me on, past the ferries and the river, where the years have gone. Harbor Lane, moving free, through the heart of every summer by the sea. Somewhere music drifted outward from a doorway down the street, blending with the harbor current and the sound of passing feet. Nothing needed to be perfect, nothing needed to remain. Still the river kept on flowing through the city once again. Every season left a picture, every year another view, yet the water found its pathway just as it always used to do. Harbor Lane, take me there, through the sounds of distant laughter floating in the air. Harbor Lane, stay with me, like a road that keeps on winding toward the sea. Harbor Lane, moving free, through the heart of every summer by the sea. days, stayed a little longer, holding every passing hour just a little stronger. Waterfront days, never hurried by, drifting with the river under open skies. People gathered by the railing, watching ferries cross the bay. Summer lingered on the water, refusing to fade away. Along the streets, the cafes filled with voices carried through the air. Every corner felt familiar, like it had always been there. Nothing special seemed to happen, nothing needed to be said. Still the city kept on turning through the moments that we shared. Waterfront days carry on like a melody still playing after the song is gone. Waterfront days, moving free through the harbor and the rooftops, down toward the sea. Old brick buildings caught the sunlight, resting softly on their walls. Children racing near the boardwalk, chasing shadows as they called. Far beyond the river crossing, boats were heading out once more, drawing lines across the water past the distant shore. Years may pass and seasons wander, different faces come and go, yet the river keeps on flowing past the places that it knows. Every summer leaves a picture, every day another view, like a page that's slowly turning towards something new. Waterfront days carry on like a melody still playing after the song is gone. Waterfront days, stay with me in the harbor and the river where I used to be. Waterfront days, moving free through another endless summer, down toward the sea. Waterfront days, passing by, leaving traces on the water under western skies. Ferry bells across the water, carried farther than before, rolling over summer currents toward the distant shore. People paused beside the river as another crossing came, watching white wakes spread behind it across the harbor lane. The city moved at its own pace, neither fast nor standing still, every street and every corner following its quiet will. Somewhere beyond the waterfront, another day was settling in, with familiar sounds returning like they always had been. Ferry bells calling through across the river towards something new. Ferry bells, soft and clear, like a voice you've always heard. Boats drifted near the boardwalk, rising gently with the tide. Children leaned against the railing, watching currents roll by. Old warehouses faced the water, standing through another year, holding stories in their silence for anyone who'd hear. Ferry bells ring again through the harbor and the wind. Ferry bells lead the way past the river into the day. Every crossing leaves a moment, every wake a different line. Yet the river keeps on moving without ever asking why. People come and people wander, some return and some move on. Still the water finds its pathway long after they are gone. Ferry bells calling through across the river towards something new. Ferry bells stay a while, like a song that travels miles. Ferry bells, soft and clear, through another summer spent right here. Ferry bells ring again over the harbor and the wind. Brick Market Road, still alive, with the sound of people passing through the summer light. Brick Market Road, calling me through the open streets toward the sea. Vendors stood beside the market, arranging goods beneath the sun. People wandered through the pathways without needing anywhere to run. Old red buildings lined the roadway, watching over every year, holding all the little changes that brought everyone back here. Every doorway had a story, every corner knew a name. Like the city kept on turning, yet somehow stayed the same. Brick Market Road, take me through, past the crowded squares and alleyways I once knew. Brick Market Road, lead me on, where the afternoon keeps lingering long after it's gone. Music drifted from a storefront, blending with the passing crowd. Children hurried through the crossing, laughing just a little loud. Bicycles rolled past the river, turning slowly toward the town, while the harbor stayed behind them as the sun was going down. Years Years will pass and faces change, different footsteps fill the lane, yet the road keeps all its memories without needing to explain. Every season leaves a picture, every day another view, like a page that's still unfolding into something new. Brick Market Road, take me through, past the crowded squares and alleyways I once knew. Brick Market Road, stay a while, like a song that keeps returning, mile by mile. Brick Market Road, calling me through the open streets toward the sea. Brick Market Road, still alive, with the sound of people passing through the summer light. Summer crowds filled every corner, moving through the afternoon. Street musicians by the crossing played a familiar tune. People gathered near the market, talking underneath the sky, taking longer routes through town without asking reasons why. Open doors and busy sidewalks carried voices down the lane, like the city had awakened after weeks of waiting rain. Every street seemed full of motion, every turn revealed a face, like the whole town shared a rhythm, had its own unhurried pace. Summer crowds passing by, filling every road and rooftop under open skies. Summer crowds move along like a chorus made of strangers singing one old song. Bicycles rolled through the square, children hurried after friends. Shopkeepers stood by their doorways, watching another day begin. Far beyond the busy streets, the river moved beside the town, carrying the afternoon as the sunlight settled down. Summer crowds stay a while, turning ordinary moments into something worthwhile. Summer crowds lead me through, past the places I remember and the ones still new. Years from now the roads may change, different names may line the street, yet the sound of people gathering will remain with every season. Every summer leaves a feeling that returns without a name, like a page inside a story waiting to be read again. Summer crowds passing by, filling every road and like a chorus made of strangers singing one old song. Summer crowds stay a while, turning ordinary moments into something worthwhile. Summer crowds lead me through past the places I remember and the ones still new. June arrived beside the river, bringing longer days again. Warm air drifting through the harbor, carrying familiar winds. People gathered by the waterfront, watching ferries cross the bay. Children followed winding pathways through another summer day. Old red buildings faced the water, standing proudly by the shore, holding all the passing seasons like they'd done so many times before. Every hour felt a little lighter, every road a little wide, with the seasons stretching onward along the riverside. Mersey in June, stay with me through the harbor and the river toward the sea. Mersey in June, moving slow like a song I've always known long ago. Bicycles rolled beyond the market, music drifted through the square. Voices floated from the cafes, blending softly with the air. Far beyond the river crossing, boats were heading out once more, drawing silver on the water past the distant shore. Some days pass without a warning, some remain for years to come. Yet the river keeps on turning beneath the summer sun. Every season leaves a picture, every year another view. Still the water keeps on moving, just as it always used to do. Mersey in June, stay with me through the harbor and the river toward the sea. Mersey in June, moving slow like a song I've always known long ago. Mersey in June, Mersey, shining through every ferry crossing slowly, every rooftop view. Mersey in June, Mersey, lead me home past the harbor and the river I've always known. ferry crossed the river, leaving circles on the tide. People slowly left the waterfront as the evening settled wide. Along the docks the air grew softer, voices fading one by one. Shops were closing down their doorways after another day was done. Footsteps wandered through the city, past the market and the square, holding on to little moments still remaining in the air. Long way home, take me there, through the harbor streets and the summer air. Long way home, lead me on, past the river where the day has gone. Old red buildings face the water, watching over every year, while the river kept on moving past the voices gathered here. Bicycles rolled beyond the boardwalk, families headed slowly home as the city settled gently into a familiar tone. Someday stay a little longer, some are gone before we know, yet the river keeps on turning where the western waters flow. Every season leaves a picture, every road another view, like a chapter slowly closing before something new. Long way home, take me there, through the harbor streets and the summer air. Long way home, lead me on, past the river where the day has gone. Long way home, stay a while, like a road that keeps on winding mile by mile. Long way home, carry me through the heart of Liverpool, back to me. One more summer by the river, one more season passing through, holding all the little moments like they always knew. The harbor rested in the distance, boats were anchored near the shore. People wandered through the city, like they'd done so many times before. Warm air drifted through the evening, across the streets and through the square, carrying familiar voices that seemed to linger everywhere. Some things stay beyond a season, some remain beyond a year, like a song returning softly whenever summer reappears. One more summer, stay with me by the river and the harbor, near the sea. One more summer, don't move on, let the city keep on singing just a little longer on. Old brick buildings face the sunset, watching daylight slowly fall. Children raced beyond the boardwalk, chasing shadows down the wall. Far across the water, crossing ferries trace their final line, leaving gentle waves behind them on the slowly turning tide. Every road became a memory, every turn another scene, pages filled with passing moments and the spaces in between. Though tomorrow waits beyond us, though another season starts somewhere by the Mersey River, the summer stays inside my heart. One more summer, stay with me by the river and the harbor, near the sea. One more summer, don't move on, let the city keep on singing just a little longer on. One more summer, shining through like a photograph still waiting to be looked at anew. One more summer, here we are by the river, by the harbor, under fading stars. Homeward ferry on the river, crossing through the evening glow, carrying another summer, where the Mersey waters flow. People gathered by the harbor, watching boats return again. Warm air drifted through the city, moving softly through the wind. Children running near the boardwalk, laughter carried down the shore, while the river kept on turning, just like it had done before. Every crossing tells a story, every wake leaves something new, like the water knows the answers long before we do. Homeward ferry the heart of Liverpool and the Mersey Sea. Old red buildings face the water, standing proudly through the years, holding all the passing seasons, all the laughter, all the tears. Cyclists followed winding pathways, families filled the riverside, as another golden evening moved slowly with the tide. Homeward ferry, across the bay, like a song that keeps returning day by day. Homeward ferry, stay a while, following the river, mile by mile. Years may pass and people wander, different roads may call their names, yet the river keeps on flowing just the same. And whenever summer finds us somewhere by the waterfront, I can hear the harbor calling like it never really stopped. Homeward ferry, take me there, through the river, through the summer air. Homeward ferry, carry me home, past the harbor lights I've always known. Homeward ferry, rolling free, through the heart of Liverpool and the Mersey Sea. Homeward ferry, one more ride, keeping all our summer days along the tide. Dockside summer, here again, filling up the harbor streets like an old best friend. Dockside summer, moving slow through the river and the rooftops where the warm winds blow. People gathered by the water, watching ferries come and go, children running past the boardwalk with nowhere else to go. The city wore its summer colors along the river every day, while the Mersey kept on turning and carried every sound away. Every street felt full of movement, every corner held a song, like the whole town had been waiting for the season all along. Dockside summer, stay a while, leave your mark upon the harbor, mile by mile. Dockside summer, shine on through, past the ferries and the river, under skies of blue. Dockside summer, carry me through another golden season by the sea. Old brick buildings face the sunlight, standing warm beside the shore, holding every passing summer, just like they had done before. Bicycles rolled through busy pathways, music drifted through the square, voices floated from the cafes, blending softly with the air. Years will change the names and faces, different stories come and go, yet the river keeps its pathway just as it has always known. Every season leaves a picture, every day another view, like a page that's still unfolding into something new. Dockside summer, stay a while, leave your mark upon the harbor, mile by mile. Dockside summer, shine on through, past the ferries and the river, under skies of blue. Dockside summer, carry me through another golden season, by the sea. Dockside summer, here again, like a song that keeps returning in the summer wind. Walk with me down the Riverside Mile, where the river keeps on turning for a little while. Walk with me past the harbor line, following the water through the summertime. Along the river people gathered, taking shelter from the sun. Children raced beside the pathway long before the day was done. Old red buildings faced the water, standing proudly by the shore, watching ferries come and leave again like they'd done so many times before. Riverside Mile, carry me on through the harbor streets, where the hours have gone. Riverside Mile, stay in sight, following the water beneath the summer sky. Boats move slowly through the distance, leaving silver on the bay, while the rooftops caught the colors of another passing day. Music drifted from a doorway, floating softly through the air, blending with the harbor current, moving everywhere. Every season leaves a picture, every road another view, yet the river keeps on moving just as it always used to do. People come and people wander, some return and some move on. Still the water finds its pathway long after the day is gone. Riverside Mile, lead me through past the docks and winding pathways toward a different view. Riverside Mile still remains in the rhythm of the shoreline and the warmth of summer days. Riverside Mile, carry me on through the harbor streets long after daylight's gone. Summer boats were heading west, tracing lines across the bay. Every passing wake behind them slowly carried time away. Along the docks the city wandered, taking longer routes back home. Warm reflections cross the water as the harbor currents flowed. People gathered near the boardwalk, sharing stories from the day, while the river moved between them and carried every word away. Westbound tide, carry on past the ferries and the shoreline where the day has gone. Westbound tide, rolling free through the harbor and the river out toward the sea. Old red buildings face the water, watching over every year, while the river kept on moving through the voices gathered here. Bicycles rolled along the riverside, children laughed beyond the square. Music drifted from a doorway, floating softly through the air. Somewhere laughter filled the distance from a street beyond the docks, blending with the passing current and the turning harbor clocks. Nothing needed to be perfect, nothing needed to remain. Still the river kept on flowing through the city once again. Westbound tide, carry me through the places I remember, though they've changed completely. Westbound tide, move moving slow past the rooftops and the harbor where the long days go. Westbound tide rolling free through another summer season out toward the sea. The river turned beneath the skyline, moving softly toward the sea. Summer carried distant voices far beyond the harbor street. People lingered by the water, watching ferries come and go. Warm air drifted through the city, following the evening flow. Every road led somewhere familiar, every turn revealed a view. Like the river knew the answers long before we ever knew. Between two shores the river runs, carrying stories from everyone. Between two shores the tide moves free, holding yesterday and tomorrow out across the sea. Old warehouses faced the harbor, standing through another year, while the current kept on moving past the voices gathered here. Through the docks, through the streets, summer stayed a little longer, near the river's steady beat. Somewhere beyond the waterline, another ferry crossed the bay, leaving only gentle circles that slowly faded away. Between two shores the river runs, carrying stories from everyone. Between two shores still I see all the days we thought would stay, drifting out to sea. Between two shores the tide moves free, holding one more summer evening for you and me. Down along the harbor lane, summer carried on its way. People filled the open sidewalks at the fading end of day. From the river came a cool breeze, turning slowly through the town, bringing voices from the waterfront as the sun was going down. Every street had its own rhythm, every doorway held a song, like the city knew exactly where each wandering heart belonged. Harbor Lane, take me there, through the sounds of distant laughter floating in the air. Harbor Lane, stay with me, like a road that keeps on winding toward the sea. Boats return beside the boardwalk, leaving silver on the tide, while the river moved beneath them like it had for all this time. People lingered near the market, talking underneath the sky, holding on to little moments as another day went by. Harbor Lane, lead me on, past the ferries and the river, where the years have gone. Harbor Lane, moving free, through the heart of every summer by the sea. Somewhere music drifted outward from a doorway down the street, blending with the harbor current and the sound of passing feet. Nothing needed to be perfect, nothing needed to remain. Still the river kept on flowing through the city once again. Every season left a picture, every year another view, yet the water found its pathway just as it always used to do. Harbor Lane, take me there, through the sounds of distant laughter floating in the air. Harbor Lane, stay with me, like a road that keeps on winding toward the sea. Harbor Lane, moving free, through the heart of every summer by the sea. Harbor Lane, lead me home, past the river and the harbor, where I belong. Waterfront days, stayed a little longer, holding every passing hour just a little stronger. Waterfront days, never hurried by, drifting with the river under open skies. People gathered by the railing, watching ferries cross the bay. Summer lingered on the water, refusing to fade away. Along the streets, the cafes filled with voices carried through the air. Every corner felt familiar, like it had always been there. Nothing special seemed to happen, nothing needed to be said. Still the city kept on turning, through the moments that we shared. Waterfront days carry on, like a melody still playing after the song is gone. Waterfront moving free through the harbor and the rooftops down toward the sea. Brick buildings caught the sunlight, resting softly on their walls. Children racing near the boardwalk, chasing shadows as they called. Far beyond the river crossing, boats were heading out once more, drawing lines across the water past the distant shore. Years may pass and seasons wander, different faces come and go, yet the river keeps on flowing past the places that it knows. Every summer leaves a picture, every day another view, like a page that's slowly turning towards something new. Waterfront days carry on, like a melody still playing after the song is gone. Waterfront days, stay with me in the harbor and the river where I used to be. Waterfront days, moving free through another endless summer down toward the sea. Waterfront days, passing by, leaving traces on the water under western skies. Ferry bells across the water, carried farther than before, rolling over summer currents toward the distant shore. People paused beside the river as another crossing came, watching white wakes spread behind it across the harbor lane. The city moved at its own pace, neither fast nor standing still, every street and every corner following its quiet will. Somewhere beyond the waterfront, another day was settling in, with familiar sounds returning like they always had been. Ferry bells calling through across the river towards something new. Ferry bells, soft and clear, like a voice you've always heard. Boats drifted near the boardwalk, rising gently with the tide. Children leaned against the railing, watching currents roll by. Old warehouses faced the water, standing through another year, holding stories in their silence for anyone who'd hear. Ferry bells ring again through the harbor and the wind. Ferry bells lead the way past the river into the day. Every crossing leaves a moment every wake a different line. Yet the river keeps on moving without ever asking why. People come and people wander, some return and some move on. Still the water finds its pathway long after they are gone. Ferry bells calling through across the river towards something new. Ferry bells stay a while, like a song that travels miles. Ferry bells, soft and clear, through another summer spent right here. Ferry bells ring again over the harbor and the wind. Brick Market Road, still alive, with the sound of people passing through the summer light. Brick Market Road, calling me through the open streets toward the sea. Vendors stood beside the market, arranging goods beneath the sun. People wandered through the pathways without needing anywhere to run. Old red buildings lined the roadway, watching over every year, holding all the little changes that brought everyone back here. Every doorway had a story, every corner knew a name. Like the city kept on turning, yet somehow stayed the same. Brick Market Road, take me through, past the crowded squares and alleyways I once knew. Brick Market Road, lead me on, where the afternoon keeps lingering long after it's gone. Music drifted from a storefront, blending with the passing crowd. Children hurried through the crossing, laughing just a little loud. Bicycles rolled past the river, turning slowly toward the town, while the harbor stayed behind them as the sun was going down. Years will pass and faces change, different footsteps fill the lane, yet the road keeps all its memories without needing to explain. Every season leaves a picture, every day another view, like a page that's still unfolding into something new. Brick Market Road, take me through, past the crowded squares and alleyways I once knew. Brick Market Road, stay a while, like a song that keeps returning, mile by mile. Brick Market Road, calling me through the open streets toward the sea. Brick Market Road, still alive, with the sound of people passing through the summer light. Summer crowds filled every corner, moving through the afternoon. Street musicians by the crossing played a familiar tune. People gathered near the market, talking underneath the sky, taking longer routes through town without asking reasons why. Open doors and busy sidewalks carried voices down the lane, like the city had awakened after weeks of waiting rain. Every street seemed full of motion, every turn revealed a face, like the whole town shared a rhythm, had its own unhurried pace. Summer crowds passing by, filling every road and rooftop under open skies. Summer crowds move along like a chorus made of strangers singing one old song. Bicycles rolled through the square, children hurried after friends. Shopkeepers stood by their doorways, watching another day begin. Far beyond the busy streets, the river moved beside the town, carrying the afternoon as the sunlight settled down. Summer crowds stay a while, turning ordinary moments into something worthwhile. Summer crowds lead me through past the places I remember and the ones still new. Years from now the roads may change, different names may line the street, yet the sound of people gathering will remain with every season. Every summer leaves a feeling that returns without a name, like a page inside a story waiting to be read again. Summer crowds passing by, filling every road and rooftop under open skies. Summer crowds move along like a chorus made of strangers singing one old song. Summer crowds stay a while, turning ordinary moments into something worthwhile. Summer crowds lead me through past the places I remember and the ones still new. June arrived beside the river, bringing longer days again. Warm air drifting through the harbor, carrying familiar winds. People gathered by the waterfront, watching ferries cross the bay. Children followed winding pathways through another summer day. Old red buildings faced the water, standing proudly by the shore, holding all the passing seasons like they'd done so many times before. Every hour felt a little lighter, every road a little wide, with the seasons stretching onward along the riverside. Mersey in June, stay with me through the harbor and the river toward the sea. Mersey in June, moving slow, like a song I've always known long ago. Bicycles rolled beyond the market, music drifted through the square. Voices floated from the cafes, blending softly with the air. Far beyond the river crossing, boats were heading out once more, drawing silver on the water past the distant shore. Some days pass without a warning, some remain for years to come. Yet the river keeps on turning beneath the summer sun. Every season leaves a picture, every year another view. Still the water keeps on moving, just as it always used to do. Mersey in June, stay with me through the harbor and the river toward the sea. Mersey in June, moving slow, like a song I've always known long ago. Mersey in June, Mersey, shining through, every ferry crossing slowly, every rooftop view. Mersey in June, Mersey, lead me home, past the harbor and the river I've always known. The last ferry crossed the river, leaving circles on the tide. People slowly left the waterfront as the evening settled wide. Along the docks the air grew softer, voices fading one by one. Shops were closing down their doorways after another day was done. Footsteps wandered through the city, past the market and the square, holding on to little moments still remaining in the air. Long way home, take me there, through the harbor streets and the summer air. Long way home, lead me on past the river where the day has gone. Old red buildings face the water, watching over every year, while the river kept on moving past the voices gathered here. Bicycles rolled beyond the boardwalk, families headed slowly home as the city settled gently into a familiar tone. Someday stay a little longer. Some are gone before we know. Yet the river keeps on turning where the western waters flow. Every season leaves a picture. Every road another view. Like a chapter slowly closing before something new. Long way home, take me there, through the harbor streets and the summer air. Long way home, lead me on past the river where the day has gone. Long way home, stay a while, like a road that keeps on winding mile by mile. Long way home, carry me through the heart of Liverpool, back to me. One more summer by the river, one more season passing through, holding all the little moments like they always knew. The harbor rested in the distance, boats were anchored near the shore. People wandered through the city like they'd done so many times before. Warm air drifted through the evening, across the streets and through the square, carrying familiar voices that seemed to linger everywhere. Some things stay beyond a season, some remain beyond a year, like a song returning softly whenever summer reappears. One more summer, stay with me by the river and the harbor, near the sea. One more summer, don't move on, let the city keep on singing just a little longer on. brick buildings face the sunset, watching daylight slowly fall. Children raced beyond the boardwalk, chasing shadows down the wall. Far across the water crossing, ferries trace their final line, leaving gentle waves behind them on the slowly turning tide. Every road became a memory, every turn another scene, pages filled with passing moments and the spaces in between. Though tomorrow waits beyond us, though another season starts somewhere by the Mersey River, this summer stays inside my heart. One more summer, stay with me by the river and the harbor, near the sea. One more summer,